Your company, conference, or large event doesn't need to capture more photos and videos. It needs a game plan to distribute the content you've already captured. So let's stop filming more content and figure out a plan to use what we already have. Each year, my media team and I cover 5 to 6 national conferences, as well as create video content for tons of companies in the insurance industry, health, education, finance, hospitality, sports, and so much more. But they all have the same problem though. They cannot do social and digital media effectively or efficiently. Here's what I've learned from being in business for 10 years and being a digital creator, helping brands like Porsche, Chick-fil-A, DHL, Raising Cane's, and more. I am going to give you my 10 steps to getting your digital and social media department in order and functioning in a way to bring you and your organization an ROI and not just a headache and a bunch of missed opportunities. All right, here we go. So step 1 of my 10 steps. The first thing is just start. If you're not doing anything or haven't done anything in a while with your social media, just starting is a great place to start. Maybe you can't hire a creative agency like mine to help create awesome content, but most likely you have a content creation device in your pocket called an iPhone or Android or whatever it's called. So take that out and start filming and taking pictures of stuff. If you don't know what to start documenting, a great way to find out is to ask your customers. Pro tip, you should do this for all of your marketing content, but that's a different video. For me personally, I simply started to ask clients why they hired my company for video production. For me, I thought it was my cool 4K cameras and my awesome video skills. Spoiler alert, it wasn't. A large majority of my clients said that they work with me simply because I answer my phone. So I think a great place to start when creating content is to ask your customers why they work with you and your organization. Then base the content you create over what your customers say. Some of the best advice I've heard one time when I was on a social media panel was that you are not what you think your brand is. You are what other people think your brand is. So keep that in mind as you start creating content for the first time. So here's an example. One of my clients created a hair care product. I advised her to create an organic video and post it in the Facebook group. So she posted in the Facebook group and got all of this immediate response over a brush that was not even fully created yet, that she couldn't even take pre-orders for. But what we did was we listened to everybody that was in that Facebook group, all the things that they said, and then we created a video based upon what they said they liked. And we actually, this is the cool part, we actually recreated the organic video that she created and put that at the beginning of the high quality video that we used to start her marketing campaign for pre-orders. Within the first month, she had 300 pre-orders for this brush and over 10,000 views on that video. And that's how you listen to your customers to start creating content for your digital media brand and social media. So step 2, where's the team? One person can start your digital media presence and social media brand, whether it's you as an owner or a single social media manager, but I don't believe one person can effectively continue it by themselves. What do I mean by that? I don't think social media, especially for larger conferences and organizations, can be handled by one person only. I have many clients with one all-star performer who's creating content, writing captions, posting, managing comments, etc., etc. That's all great, but that one person is running a quick race to burning out and dropping the ball completely. And if you're that one person, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I've been there, we all been there, right? If possible, digital media and social media should be a department of well-trained individuals who already know what to do or they are being trained on what to do. That's the key thing, training. So step number 2, it is all about your personnel. So here we go, step number 3. With that being said about personnel, I hear it time and time again. Oh, I'll get some interns to help with my social media. Y'all have all heard it, right? I know digital and social media is a young person's thing, whatever that means, but that doesn't mean a young intern or two can create content, run strategy, marketing, do paid ads, and do social media management in an effective manner that will actually bring you ROI. Even I have interns, but it's not for the purpose of getting free labor and never actually teaching them anything. I have interns, for me personally, it's to give them a few bucks. I always pay everyone. I don't believe in free labor, that's a different video. Anyway, content creation, social media management, media buying, All of those things are real jobs. They are real positions we need to recruit and train individuals for. They are not busy work tasks to be thrown to an intern. For me, I see interns as an investment that my team can train and develop into someone that can eventually fill one of the positions I mentioned previously. And if you don't have the ability to hire full-time staff, I get it. It's a major commitment. Maybe consider responsibly outsourcing some of your digital media needs. All right, guys, so here are my 2 pro tips on outsourcing your digital and social media. If you're going to outsource for media buying or ad management, these are people that are going to manage your Facebook ad, Google's ads, etc. For me, I personally only pay the ad spend and then do a percentage split on the gigs we book from their ads instead of paying them a direct management fee. Those direct management fees can kill your wallet. This is a true win-win if you do a percentage split because we're both incentivized to do well. That is only for ad management, not brand or organic social media management. Those are 2 different things and also a different video. And the next pro tip. So many people want to use Fiverr and overseas talent to help with ads and content creation. That's cool. If that's your desire, I do a little bit of that. There's nothing wrong with it. But here's my pro tip. The way that the contractor responds to your first contact is very closely tied to how they'll perform within the working relationship. If I can't get a reply back in 1 or 2 hours from my first contact to give you money, I'm literally moving on to the next potential vendor. And lastly, from my experience, none of these pro tips about creating social media or getting ad management done will work without a system. And we're gonna come back to that here in a second.